Velkommen to min fuel. This is day 8 of Archaon Month, and today he's starting to look really good. He's actually starting to look like the model, and I know I keep measuring this guy by my head, but really, how else would you measure this thing? I don't know. He's huge. He's really big. And I finished the base. So let's show you guys a bit more what and how that is. So this is how big the full size Archaon model is. Obviously he doesn't have his rider on. Archaon's not actually riding. This is just the Dorghar model. As you can see, it is really big. Quite absurdly big. So I just wanted to show that off for a bit, just so that you guys get some perspective. I mean, many of you've probably seen him already, but I just really wanted to show that. And then to show him next to the other big guy of Age of Sigmar, Nagash. So these models are, roughly as big. Nagash's head goes pretty much up to Archaon's seat. Archaon's going to be slightly taller than Nagash's mighty Pope hat. Obviously you guys can't see like all the details on them here, but they're very comparable in size. Just the wings make Dorghar look much more massive, and I think that's a really cool detail. Like, Nagash is the god of death. Like, when you die, this guy is whose realm you're staying at. This is just some regular human. He's not even a demon. And I just love that he's that big. So let's go to a close-up so you can see some more detail. With a model this big, it's difficult to show off all the detail on him. But that's not really the point. If you want to see like close-ups, maybe check out like Games Workshop or someone who has a much better camera than me. What I wanted to show you guys here is how I've done the base. Obviously you have the Chaos Star effect here. And I think that looks really cool. And then all the lava here is Martian Iron Earth. Another Games Workshop technical bait, which is this stuff right here. You have to, if you want effect like this, if you wanted to crackle this much, you have to lay it on really thick. Otherwise you'll risk getting like parts at the end here where it's not really cracked up a lot. What this is going to be, it's going to be painted lava like you saw on the smaller Archaon models. So you're going to have like the rock Chaos Star and then the lava around him. So I'm really pleased with how that base is. It just makes him the definite focal point of chaos. And what we also have is, or one of my complaints about this model is, it's quite difficult for you guys to see it, but there's like a seam here where the wing is glued on, and it's very obvious. See if I can catch the light here, but you can very obviously see it, and it's a very ugly seam. Like, it's obviously not meant to be visible. And I was trying to shave the model down to, to not make it as visible, but it just wasn't happening. So I'm gonna have to green stuff that up a bit later, but I'm not gonna show that part. So that's really, that's pretty much Dorghar. Built and completed. So, join me tomorrow where we'll see if we can't get some progress on the rider himself, Archaon. Until then, ha det bra!